You have what?
Everybody got what they need. I got my beer. I don't know what you guys need. You got your Sprite. Chris Dimas, parece que he's gonna. You got a lot of water there, buddy.
Water, Coke Zero,
You have options.
Ladies and gentlemen, bad boy DJ Juan Jose, thank you guys for joining us here at Menavi Podcast Down Yonder. Tenemos el señor Carlos. Carlos, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, it's going well. Everything's going well. This is the third podcast.
Third podcast.
We got special guests here.
Oh, we got a lot of special guests. First, let me introduce also my homie Adan Cruz. What's up, Adam? How's everything going, man?
Everything's going pretty good.
And then we also got, vamos a empezar en la mera orilla. Por allá tenemos al compadre Joey Mendiola, right?
Joey Mendiola, Exit 240.
Exit 240 live in the building. And we also got my homeboy, Velasquez.
Velasquez.
Great voice, man. Killer voice. And then another super great entertainer. Tenemos a mi compadre, Cristian Dimas.
Saludos a todos. Thank you for the invite. Aquí estamos. We'll see. We'll cut it up for a little bit.
We got a packed house today, man. A real big packed house. It's amazing that we're able to fit in the frame, man. Pero un saludo para todos ustedes, and I want to thank you guys for coming over here. Checo, we'll start off with you. We know that you got a brand new song. Who's it featured with?
So it's a collaboration that we did with Cornelio de Aman Reina from de ahí del Valle. Viene siendo el grandson de Cornelio Reina. So we went up back in April, and we did 2 songs. So ahí para que la encuentren ahí en Spotify, Apple Music, the music videos on YouTube. La primera canción fue la de Enséñame a olvidar de Cornelio Damián featuring me, y luego Hay un mar featuring Cornelio.
And to me, he was like a hidden gem. I didn't even know you could sing, and I knew you for a long time until you came here, and then I heard you singing like, whoa, what the heck is this?
Yeah, I remember.
How long have you been singing?
I mean, I've always loved music, man. I've always loved music growing up. Anything that I always did, it always revolved around music. I was always that kid that had the loudspeakers in the car that wanted, bump that music. But yeah, man, I started doing this during like the pandemic. I just, my wife would tell me to download the TikTok app. And I was like, nah, I don't want to. And then I eventually just downloaded it. And I was like, you know what? I have plenty of time. I had the gear, so I just pretty much just started uploading, and then it just kind of, de ahí se fue, man. Like,
yeah, I seen all those TikToks y la vocesona que te salió, and I didn't expect that, man. Carlos, did you know that he could sing like that?
I didn't know he could sing like that, but I did notice 3 million followers or likes on TikTok.
It's in the millions. I don't know, as non-cliche or whatever, but I don't pay attention to that stuff. Acá el Joe es el que anda.
Hey, this month you haven't posted nothing. You lost 1,500
No.
followers. How are you gonna get them back?
Yeah.
Hey, but you do have close to 200,000 on TikTok.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I guess it just kind of. Dejé un tiempo de like upload, and that's what really hurt me. I lost like, I don't know, maybe what, like Joe, like 10,000 followers, maybe.
10,000.
Yeah. So I mean, I think TikTok, you just have to keep uploading in order to, to keep that momentum going.
Do they send you like messages about the music, complimenting you? Or
Yeah. That's when I knew stuff was starting to get serious, when like big bands were like messaging me and telling me like, hey man, tan con madre las pinches rolas, and I was like, to me it's just like, all right, I'm just doing my thing in a room in my house, but when other people start to notice that are in this industry, and it's like, oh shit, it just kind of, it's kind of surreal sometimes.
So you think COVID is the reason you had all that time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, I worked in the health sector, and we were put out for like 3 weeks, so I pretty much had nothing to do, and then started doing that, and then I got it into a schedule. I would upload every Friday. I try to do it twice a week, but man, I got babies, man. I got little kids, and it's hard trying to wrangle them. So my wife, shout out to my wife. Thank you for, because of her, I'm here. She's able to look after the kids and give me that time to be able to focus on that. But yeah, I would post every single Friday, and people were already expecting it. And when I didn't post, I mean, I had hundreds of messages like, "Hey, where's the video? Where's the
Wow.
video? Why didn't it drop?
Wow.
Why didn't it drop?" It's like, all right, hang on, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So it got to that point where it was just.
Hey, so this coming Saturday, you get to open for Roberto Pulido.
Yeah,
El Primo?
yeah. So it's gonna be Bobby Pulido's Farewell Tour. This is his only presentation in Florida. Se está presentando con su dad, Roberto Pulido. So this is his last shows before he goes into politics. So we were given the opportunity. Shout out to Joseph with New Era Productions for giving us that opportunity. But yeah, man, super excited.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people ask me like, "Oh, are you nervous? Are you nervous?" But it's weird. I never get nervous before performances. You know, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just feel like I just want to get it over with. You know, like let's do it, man. Let's do it. Come on. This one has kind of been like brewing for a while. You know, because we've known for it. We've known a while, and we've kind of just like, come on, all right. And my wife told me the other day, she's like, I feel like this show is taking forever. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're getting ready, and, you know, hopefully we can put on a good show for you guys.
And who did the hookup to do that Cornelio Reina song?
So that came about, Joe knew Cornelio. I think Cornelio had performed out here.
It was actually here at Lola's when he came to Lola's.
Yeah.
A lot of connections being made here at Lola's, man.
Yeah, man. We actually got to meet him when he came here to Lola's, and then he invited us to Fort Myers. He was in a hotel over there. So we got to go with him and hang out, you know, with him and his músicos. Y pues se hizo that connection. So cuando yo le hablé, you know, with Checo, hey, tengo el compa Checo, you know, can you interested? Y me dijo, hey, man, line it up. Y yo estoy listo, puesto, para lo que sea. And pues he's been putting out a lot of music, man. Shout out to him. That he's been releasing and really moving on TikTok. The social media, he's been moving. So nos convenía y pues, you know, he opened the door for us. So, you know,
Hey, so you're in the Reina dynasty, huh?
Yeah, man, that's pretty neat.
It's
pretty neat. You know, it's a lot of people like assume like, oh, it's Cornelio Reina Jr. I was like, nah, it's his grandson.
It's his grandson.
but I mean, still, I mean, he's the caliber of musician that he is. You know, he's super professional. And saludos al compadre Cornelio Damián.
No, y aparte nos habla cada rato. ¿Qué onda, compadre?
¿Qué onda, compadre?
So it's not like we did the collab and we
Y se
did
acabó,
it.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I can tell you 4 days ago he called me, hey, ¿qué onda, compadre? Estaba pensando en ti, ¿qué estás haciendo? Y, estamos listos cuando estás listos y we're ready to go. So, you know, it's and it's not the only thing that's been in the talks. Like I say, man, we got some other collabs that we're trying to set up. I know that me and Cristian talked last week. You know, we talked to the people from Anexao and we talking to other people. So there'll be more collabs. We're just trying to get them to release some originals and really showcase their what they have.
Hey, talk about Cristian, because you did it with Sencillo, right? You
Yeah.
got one or two
First,
songs out
let
there?
me give him a proper introduction real quick, because I know Cristian since he was a baby,
Oh, my
man.
God.
So I used to play with his daddy. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, you need to know. This is my homie, Cristian Diaz. Cristian, what's up, man?
What's up, man? ¿Cómo andamos?
So-
Yeah, like I said, Cristian Dimas aquí from Plant City, and yeah, man, I've known Bad Boy for a long time. Yeah.
Been forever, man. Been forever. And real quick, I want to know, who is it that got you into the music? Was it your dad? Was it because your dad's a drummer, no? And
Yeah.
does he know how to play more instruments just like you? Because you play everything, no?
My dad plays drums, congas. He plays bass also. He plays a little bit of bass también. So definitely on my dad's side, but also on my mom's side. Shout out to my mom, Betty Alva.
Yeah.
She was on the radio. She's been on the radio for probably 35 plus
Wow.
years, something like that, here in Central Florida. And so she was definitely a big influence. So on both sides, if I wasn't at an event with my dad, like on growing up, I was at an event with my mom. You know what I mean? So I definitely grew up in the music scene. So I would probably say equally both, man. I mean, obviously maybe a little bit more my dad because of him actually being a musical. But I mean, the music is just as strong on my mom's side. She has a lot of family members that are well-known musicians as well and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, y como decía Carlos, you recorded a song with Grupo Sencillo.
Yeah, it's been about a little bit over a year. I've known Sencillo for a good couple of years already, and I knew them since almost probably 10 years ago. I knew about them when their music came out. We would listen to them with a band I used to be with. Shout out to Grupo Bajo Cero. when I was in Bajo Cero, we that's when Sencillo come out, so we started listening to him, and so we just started. We became fans, and they came down here. I want to say like in 2020 or 19 or something like that, and me and Mark were messaging him, and I was like, if you need anything, let me know, man. We got a mixer, congas, whatever. He's like, yeah, if you could help me out with a mixer and this and that. So that day we made that connection, and from there we became pretty good friends. And we always talked about, hey man, we should do a song, we should do a song, but we really never got to it. And luckily last year, like in March, was it last year or the year before? No, last year, right? In March.
That was
I think we
right?
went the year before, and we had worked on some of them, but we didn't finalize them till last year.
Okay. So last year in March, we actually went and we did the song. Was it? So it was before that.
March. Yeah, I think it was before that.
So it was before. It was before.
Get your timeline right, man.
I can't remember. We've been a good
Come
couple
on,
times.
we're
We've been
keeping
like
notes
I think we
you.
counted the other day. We've been 6 times.
we've been like 6 times to Houston.
to Houston
Yeah.
Wow.
to just meet.
Shout out
with
to all
the
the Sencillo crew, especially Mark. Man, they've always nos han recibido con brazos abiertos. They've always been super cool.
Y pura carne asada mamalona.
Yeah.
The song se llama Amor por Internet. Let me tell you how I heard the song, because I'm on a radio station in San Angelo called Q99.5, and we're putting in new music. And then the program director, he's like, hey, man, we got this brand new song by Sencillo. I go, oh, I know those guys. He goes, you should check out this one song. Y cuando la tocó, I'm like, I know that voice. And then I looked at it, I go, Cristian. I go, I know Cristian.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So we super blessed with the opportunity. We recorded like 3 songs that time, and so I had told him that, like I said, we've been a couple times. The year prior, I had told him, look, I got an idea for this old song that I used to like back in the days. Like I said, my mom, she's been on the radio for years. So back in the days when that song was a hit, I used to hear it every day because the radio was always on in my house. So it just always stuck with me over the years. And I told him, and he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I like the idea. So when we finally recorded it, I remember that we recorded it right before a fanfare of last year or the year before last. I think it was last year. The fanfare before. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it had to be 2 years ago, yeah.
So I remember we recorded it we went the week before or a couple days before fanfare. So when we were at fanfare, I had like the rough drafts, I guess you can call them. And I remember I would take a shower at the Airbnb and I'd just be jamming them. But I never imagined that it would be like they would do what it did. You know what I mean? Like right now it's on TikTok. It's doing really, really good. I think they said on streams, like overall, like YouTube, everything combined, Spotify, it's over 500 million streams.
Wow.
I think last time we checked, the last time they were here, they I always ask them, like, what's the numbers doing, and how we can, how can we make it better, or what can we do? And I want to say it was 587 million. This was a couple months ago.
Wow.
He pulled up a map of where that song is being played. Iceland, Greenland, South America, Asia. Like, the map just was red all over. I mean, just something that's out of this world. For me, I got to see everything. I got to see them produce it. I got to see the talent work. I got to see behind the scenes, the videos. So for me, it was just like, it's unimaginable for the song to do as well as it did.
I got Julio Gomez says that he ran into Cristian at a studio in H-Town. That boy can sing, dice.
Saludos, Julio.
Hey, but Cristian, correct me if I'm wrong. You were with another artist before Bajo Cero. Who was that?
No, I was so I originally started with my dad and my uncles. We had a band called D5 or Los Dimas. I don't know. That was like my first band.
No G5.
Yeah, no,
not G5.
No, this was
D5.
It was never an official name, but it was like Los Dimas. You know what I mean? My dad was on the bass. My uncle Richard was on the drums. My uncle Nick on the accordion. My brother Jaime on the congas. And I was actually blessed. My cousin JJ was on the Guido, and I was blessed to be able to be in a band with my grandpa. My grandfather was also a musician. He played the drums and he also sang. So, and the little bit of time that we were together was maybe a couple months. We only did like 1 or 2 gigs. My grandpa would actually do segundas for me, man.
Okay.
So to me, that's still an awesome memory. So from there, I went to a local band here called Reika Boys. Shout out to my homeboy Eddie Bernal. I was there for a while, and then I went with a band that you also know. At that time, they were called Desteo already. They used to be called Potencia. They're a well-known local band from here. from Florida también. Shout out to them. I learned a lot of stuff musically. I learned from the De La Fuente brothers.
Yeah, there's another family that knows how to play everything.
Yeah, they're awesome musicals. And from there, I want to say from there I went back to Regio Boys. And then shout out to Muro Norteño, my homeboy Chewy. We tried to make a band, me, Chewy, another guy, friend of ours named Chris Garza, Insensible, and another friend of mine named Turi Pineda, which I think right now he jams with Desprecio.
Okay.
And shout out to all those guys. We had to try to make a band, and I thought was ensayando and stuff. We had like 1 or 2 gigs. And I think in 2012 my grandfather passed away. And like I said, he was a musico, and pues my dad knows all the musicals around here for. Pues aquí is in Florida, it's a like a close knit, like the musical scene. I mean, everybody kind of knows everybody. Everybody grew up with everybody type. You know what I mean? Because
No, and I noticed que cuando tocan en un grupo, I'll go see, like I said, Bajo Cero, and then I'll see you, and I'm like, what the heck? So se prestan uno al otro, you help each other out.
Yeah, man, I estamos like it definitely help each other out, but like I said, even then, just everybody kind of knows each other. Everybody kind of. If you're in Florida, a musical, you've been in the same band as You mean everybody has, you know what I mean?
Como cards, ya se barajearon.
Yeah. So when my grandpa passed away, a lot of musicals, like shout out to the Villalba brothers, like Instinto, Herencia Norteña, a bunch of the bands from that knew us, they talked to Moyo, shout out to DJ Moyo, and they did an event at 301, like a benefit event, you know what I mean? Like to raise money for like the funeral and stuff like that. And Bajo Cero went that day. I knew Bajo Cero because my uncle Nick was the original conga player from Bajo Cero from back in the days. So that day I made the connection with Bajo Cero, and then maybe a month or 2 later, pues ya
they got you.
Me fui con Bajo Cero, and I was there for like 4 years, and that was definitely an awesome experience too. We got to do a lot of stuff, multiple trips to Texas, fanfare. The singer won a Tejano Music Award. We got to perform live at the Tejano Music Award.
I was there.
So was that? Oh yeah, you were there. You were on the carpet.
Yeah, I was on the carpet doing the interviews.
I remember we walked in and we're all suited, and they had like a red or purple carpet or something like that.
Purple.
So we're walking. I hadn't seen them in years. I hadn't seen you in years, matter of fact. And we're walking in this and that, and de repente, hey man, bad boy, and this guy. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, I hadn't seen you here, but yeah, that's right. You were there.
Yeah, I was doing all the interviews on the red carpet. No, that was cool, and I remember seeing y'all guys there, and I was like, "Oh shit, Bajo Cero just won the Tejano Music Award." I go, "That's what's up." Yeah.
Yeah. So so Bajo Cero, that was definitely a big part of my musical career, or whatever you want to call it, history. And then after Bajo Cero, I had the opportunity. They called me. Shout out to todos, right? Like I said, it's a big network, man. So me habló George de Leon from Descarga de Nuevo León.
Jorge?
Yeah, Jorge me habló, and he's like, hey man, I need you to help me this weekend on the drums in Atlanta. I was like, all right. So I'm guessing it's for Descarga.
Yeah.
So I get up because he lives on the East Coast, and when I got to the East Coast, we got in his truck. Y agarramos Camino, and he starts putting on these songs, these Duranguense songs. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, yeah. He's like, you need to listen to these songs with this. He's like, this is who we're jamming with. So he had been, I guess, for a couple months already, like being the band for Diana Reyes here in
okay.
in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess they needed a drummer, and I went that weekend, and I talked to George Torres, which is Diana Reyes' husband and manager, and we clicked, man. It was super cool, and he's like, yo, man, I like the way you jam, and I was on jamming the drums. He's like, I like the way you jam. He's like, I got this much dates for the rest of the year. He's like, if you want to work, let me know. He's like, but you got to be for sure.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was like, man, I'm not jamming with nobody right now, and might as well. So I was there for about, on and off, I'd say about like 2 years, which también, later on, the De La Fuente brothers, they came into the picture también. Omar Calderon from Red Sound Audio. Shout out to homeboy Omar. Él también estaba ahí en la tuba. So, with Diana Reyes, I got to see probably more than half of the United States, maybe 75% of the United States.
Wow. How far did you go?
The farthest I went was Oregon. Wow. Yeah, we went to...
During the winter?
No, it was yeah, but we went to Oregon, and what's that right on top of Oregon?
Washington.
Seattle, Washington.
You went to Seattle?
Yeah,
Yakima.
Yeah, so we went to Washington, Oregon. all the East Coast, New York, on top of New York, Connecticut. Yeah, we got to see a lot of places and do a lot of things.
So
And
were you flying or were you driving?
actually, that was, I'd probably say like 75% was flying, and then 25%. I'm guessing maybe she would get like last minute gigs sometimes, like you know what I mean. So I remember, I want to say twice we drove to New York.
Oh wow.
Damn, that's like. Yeah,
Were you
not
still
fun.
in school?
No.
You were already out of school?
Yeah, so when I joined Bajo Cero, which I would say like that's when I really started gigging and actually tocando on a more serious professional note, I was 19.
Wow.
So so at that time I was already out of school and stuff. And
Your mom says, proud of my son, Cristian Dimas.
thank you, Mom. Saludos. I love you very much. Thank you for all the support that y'all
Or
always
not
show.
drinking till you're
Vamos
21?
to send some saludos to some of these people also. Saludos, Noe Aviles. Nehemias is on here. Saludos.
Saludos, them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, anybody wants to send a comment, and we're posting them right now so everybody can read the comments. So shout out to everybody that's watching the channel right now. So go ahead and leave your comment, and we'll post them out right now.
Or any questions for Checo?
Yeah,
or
any
myself,
question for
no?
Checo or for Joey or for Cristian, go ahead and let us know the questions, and we'll ask them para todos ustedes. But we also got mi compadre, Joey. Joey's been promoting music, right?
So, ahorita in COVID también, I think in COVID everything starts happening. So, in COVID, I built a studio. Once I got done building it, it was computer time, running the mixer and all that time. Y pues I never ran none of it.
Yeah.
So I started looking for a partner y pues ahí es donde yo y Cristian nos conectamos. Y pues I was in the music game before Cristian,
Right.
but Cristian really upped the level.
Yeah.
Up the level of musicians, of what I'm looking for, of what we're looking for under Exit 240. Me and him are partners on the Exit 240 label. So, nos miran con otros artists, como quiera, a veces me miran a mí con unos artists y a veces a él con otros artists, pero todavía estamos juntos, todavía estamos trabajando juntos, todavía el proyecto sigue juntos. No se ha deshecho el proyecto de Exit 240. It's still moving fast. Right now I'm helping Checo a little bit more than I'm helping Cristian. Cristian is more of a seasoned.
I was about to say seasoned
musician.
Yeah, seasoned musician.
He doesn't take as much help. Not that Checo takes a lot of help, but I kind of try to relieve Checo from a lot of the stuff that I feel like Checo try to concentrate on the music and the recordings. Y pues por ahorita, I'll worry about promotions and I'll worry about flyers and I'll worry about uniforms and make sure everybody gets on time. Yo soy el que regaño los músicos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's on Checo's side, I'm more manager. Cristian, we're more partners.
And you need a person like that to push them. Que se empujen, because a veces se ponen mañosos and they want to, get with the groupies and stuff like that.
No. So I've been privileged to the músicos that we've had come through the studio have all been pretty good musicians. I can't say that que yo he batallado bastante con ellos. No, most of them come in y saben lo que quieren. So it hasn't been hard on that side, que los tengo que andar levantando y vistiéndolos y cepillándole los dientes en la mañana. No, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that, pero to make sure that they're moving in the right direction, yeah, I have to make sure. And
Yeah.
Hey, I have a disclaimer, okay? And
Okay.
actually it's good because Joey just told you exactly how you started, right, in the business. When we opened this place up, Joey's the one that provided the sound and all the equipment. So that experience that Joey had in building his studio is really what enabled Lola's to start.
Yeah,
It
I
opened the
remember
door.
seeing him here
Remember
when I
that?
first came over here. I
yeah, so a
remember
lot
seeing
of
him
people
there.
don't know, but me and Carlos are actually cuñados. We've been cuñados all our life. He got married to my sister when I was probably 12 years old. So I've been around Carlos and Terry.
You never wanted to beat him up because you got with your sister?
I'm not gonna tell all his secrets. Well, he did fight my dad at his wedding.
Oh,
So I
no.
will say that.
Yeah.
But,
Right, that's good.
Hey, that's how you know the family's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuando stuff like that happens, hey,
That true love.
Yeah.
We kept it in the family.
Gotcha.
So yeah, man, when they opened Lola's, I was definitely all in, and I'm still all in. You know what I mean? Mientras mi hermana me pide ayuda, yo estoy aquí puesto, and when they ask me, is there?
So we're blessed. I mean, we're blessed. What he went through, learning the hard way. Probably learning the hard way trying to build that studio. That right there, just equipped him basically for getting us started here.
No, and I can tell he's a kind soul because even when I first met you, and we were talking about the podcast forever, a long time ago, he's like, dude, we could do this and we could do that. Te ayudo a poner todo. And I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, and it really got me going. Pero sometimes you get procrastination and stuff like that. And then at the time, I'm like, well, I want to do a podcast, but no le quiero hacer solo. I want to do it by myself.
So we actually have, I can't tell you how many interviews and podcasts that we have shot.
Yeah.
Some with Checo. I mean, we have podcasts with Sencillo. We got interviews with Tito, with Juan, accordionist for Invasion. So we have a lot of content that's coming out.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is going to come out on Cristian's page. Some of it will be coming out on Checo's page. Some of it will be on Exit 240. So you really have to stay.
Se están moviendo.
Necesitan estar guachándolos para que salgan los
Yeah.
lo más recientes. We were talking about Diana Reyes, and there's some videos we have. Not too long ago, they came and they rented an Airbnb and they invited Cristian. I'm not gonna say they invited me.
So you benefited.
They invited Cristian.
Él llegó and he's like, who's this guy?
Yeah. No, but
He's my driver.
Yeah.
to be honest, you know, como una mosca en la pared, I get to stand back
And sometimes that's a good deal.
hey man, to watch these cats perform together, to watch harmonies, to watch people click. I think those cats were from Cali. ¿Cómo se llamaban, Cristian? You remember?
They're from Baja California Sur. They have a group called IDR, IDR, I think. Disculpa, se me van los nombres, pero I think one of them I'm not even gonna try.
No, but they invited us to their hotel room.
Musicazos, todos los músicos que from that band, and they have fire music. I recommend them. Grupo IDR. They're from Baja California Sur, and I'm not sure if they still are, but they were Diana Reyes músicos after a couple years after we got out. They entered, and then I'm not sure if they still do that, but they're fire musicians, man. Grupo IDR.
And now you got your own band, right? ¿Sí, Cristian?
Yeah. So I'd say for about a year now, maybe a little bit over a year. I used to be prior to this band. I had a band called Invasion 360 with a few friends of mine, and saludos to all the guys from Invasion. And we were running for about, I'd say like 5-6 years, right? Like 5-6 years. Gracias a Dios nos fue muy bien. And en cuestión de work, you know what I mean? We worked a lot here in Florida. And it was awesome, man. Awesome memories, awesome time jamming. And last year, well, when I started recording, when I did Amor Internet, I was still kind of like, it was like ya lo último when I was with Invasion. So when that song actually came out, it first came out with Invasion 360 because, like I said, at the time I was technically still part of it. I hadn't got out yet. And then after Amor Internet, that experience just changed a lot for me because it was a little difficult for us to get together just for the distances. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Central Florida. The guys are in South Florida, you know what I mean? And then everybody has their own jobs and their own regular life, families and whatnot. So it was a little difficult to get together as far as recording. And when I went to do the recordings in Texas, it just kind of opened me up to a whole new, something that I wasn't used to. Because honestly, I've gigged here in Florida probably since I was like 13 years old. Ya tengo tocando. But as far as, beside Bajo Cero, we did that album, the Antes album. But other than that, I really hadn't really recorded anything, and especially like my own stuff, like me actually as a singer, you know what I mean? I was always like a segundero or stuff like that. And when we did Amor de Internet, it kind of it changed my mindset, you know what I mean? You know what? I appreciate the guys and everything we did together, but you know what? I think I'm ready for
Something else, yeah.
A different stage or a different scene for me, you know what I mean? And I talked to the guys, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do my own thing. And yeah, they were cool. Everybody was cool. Like I said, to the date, I'm still very good friends with all the guys in the band, and any other band that I've been also, I'm still very good friends with them. And so yeah, we started this project called Huracan.
Where'd the name come from?
That's actually funny that you mentioned that. Yesterday I was on TikTok. Huracan came from obviously Florida, you know what I mean? It's Florida,
Gotcha.
and I feel like I represent Florida. Like
I thought it was like Intocable or something for the Canción Huracán or something.
No.
Okay.
And fíjate, when I was younger, I still am a big fan of, and y'all probably seen me at the Jaripeos when I was little with my mom and stuff. But I've always been a big fan of the Jaripeos. I would see you at the Jaripeos too. So I remember, So I was always a big fan of jaripeo. What if you don't know what jaripeo is? Jaripeo is Mexican bull riding. So when I was young, I had los toros. I had cassettes of. They would sell them at the Mexican stores. They would sell, and the cassettes would literally say 100 muertes del jaripeo.
Yeah,
like they were
VHS,
hardcore.
VHS.
Like
Yeah.
they were
wow.
hardcore. Well, in those tiempos, there was a bull that was like the best Mexican bull. His name was El Huracan.
Ah, okay.
So that always stuck with me, like Huracan. Like that was the badass. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that name always kind of stuck with me. And then when I had the opportunity to do this project, I was actually gonna name it Invasion. Like, yeah, the same name as Invasion, just without the 360. But then I started thinking about it. You know what? Nah, man. Like, why am I gonna keep carrying something that I'm trying to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then the first thing that popped up in my head was Huracan, just because, like I said, because the Florida, and like I said, because of that bull that I always liked, and it's as weird as it sounds, but that's where the name Huracan came from.
Hey, here I'm thinking that you're a Miami Hurricanes fan.
That's what I thought he was going to
Oh
say.
my God.
Yeah, I've never.
That's what I thought he was going to say.
No, man.
You gotta be a Hurricane fan.
And Invasion
Look,
360
it's
is
about
still,
the U.
Yep.
Invasion 360 is still part of Exit 240.
Yeah,
so they got some
definitely.
music that's releasing here, pretty soon. I think we got about 4 or 5 songs recorded with them that they're doing videos, and we're trying to finish them up to release. Most of them are originals. Flaco, original. Saludos to all of them. Invasion, that they opened the door for me. As a roadie, they showed me, they let me perfect what I like to do.
Yeah.
Like that. They gave me the opportunity to come in, and I started coming around with Cristian and, setting up lights and setting up speakers, and it just, se desarrolló lo que yo quería hacer. So,
Well, there's also a story in how I met Checo. Well, I know Checo, but Checo was almost not here, man. Checo was almost gone, and it was going to be my fault.
Is that a club story?
Yeah. So we're at a club called Studio 21.
Via Sorrento.
Yeah, Via Sorrento. But they had changed it, or they changed the name of it. But yeah, it was Via Sorrento. And then the owner's like, hey, man, I don't have no security here. And I'm like, why? I know a big guy. And he goes, well, I need 2 of them. I go, well, let me call my friend, see if he wants to come over and see what happens. So then I called him. Y llegaste tú, y llegó Vale. They came to do security that night. And that night, the club got shot up. And not him, but Vale, the other guy, got shot in the back, man. And I was like, God damn. And I was like, I invited him. I felt so bad.
We always used to like tag along with you and Adam.
Yeah.
Used to do what's that one club that I refused to go to with you?
Paisano. Hey, saludos, Paisano, La Jaula. Hey, todos mis amigos from there. Hey, we love y'all. Those are my people.
Now you know why he don't want to go.
We would tag along with them because they would do I was like 16, 17, man. So they would do the wet t-shirt
The wet
contest.
t-shirt contest. Who would do the
So,
wet t-shirt contest?
man, 16, 17 years old. I mean, that's the only thing on my mind, So we ended up going, and then one night we went to go chill at Villa Sorrento with you, and then the owner said that the security didn't
They didn't show up.
So they had like lime green shirts.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
I remember.
Lime green shirts.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Target.
dude.
¿Cómo le quedó? ¿Cómo le
It
quedó?
was. I think it was like practice or something.
Perfect.
But I remember I put it on. I was like, all right, this is a little bit snug, man. This is a little bit snug. But I remember when they did it, because when you would walk in, the stage was right there to
Yeah.
the left, right, and then the bar was down there. And I remember they had like a little kiddie pool. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had a little kiddie pool, and that's where they would do it. They would pour water and throw all the money. So I remember after they finished up, the owner came up to us and he's like, "Hey, get this pool out." I'm like, "All right, cool," So we dragged it out the back door, and the back door didn't have a handle to come back in. So we pulled it out, and it was a whole bunch of dollar bills, all wet dollar bills. So we pulled the pool out, and the door closed, and we're like, "Oh shit!" We're stuck, man. So we're gonna have to go around. And then I told Vale, I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, we're here already. I mean, let's just count the money. I'm 16 years old. I mean, I see a whole bunch of money. So we start getting all these wet bills, and we start counting them. And we ended up splitting. Dude, I kid you not. Like, it looked like a lot, but it was like $26 a
Oh, wow.
piece. So it wasn't even a lot. So we ended up leaving the pool there, and then we go around the building. And on the building, it had a side door.
Yeah.
And something in me, it was so weird. Something in me, I was like, this door is going to fly open and hit us. And as we're walking, bam, like all I hear is you on the mic saying, "We need security, security, where's security?" And I remember thinking, like, shit, security better get down there. and then I realized,
and that was
I was
you.
like, that's me. I was like, I'm security. So I'm like, all I hear
Neon
is
shirt? Oh,
Quango said, like, security, we need security down here. It's like, oh shit. So the door closed again. There was no handle on that door also. So we went all the way around. And I didn't know that when we walked in, when we ran in, we actually ran into the guys that were running to their car to get their gun.
Yeah.
So I mean, we knew everybody in
Yeah.
that place. You know, everybody that was in there. It was people from high school that I went to high school with, and when we walked in, well, we're looking at the bar that way, and we're like, hey, just chill.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like everybody's chill. So everybody was chill, but unbeknownst to us, the guys had run to their car, grabbed their piece, and the guy came back in and just started blindly
At everybody,
firing
just firing at everybody.
And I don't know. Not only did Vale get shot that night, it was a 22, so it hit his shoulder and it ricocheted and it ended up puncturing one of his lungs.
Wow.
Vale was in the hospital like a week, man. Where he had like a tube under his rib here.
Wow.
Because of the collapsed lung. And another guy got shot. My cousin Janet. You guys probably know Janet.
Yeah, I know Janet. Yeah.
So her baby daddy, he ended up getting shot in the leg also. So him and Vale ended up meeting at
The same hospital.
yeah, in St. Pete, because Vale, when the ambulance came, he actually had to get airlifted from Manatee Memorial in
Wow.
Bradenton to St. Pete.
St. Pete.
Yeah, so Vale was actually supposed to be one of the groomsmen in my brother's wedding the following week, and he wasn't able to because he was still in the hospital. But funny enough, he ended up showing to the
wedding.
To the wedding. I make fun of him, like, dude, parecías Tupac. Llegó en una wheelchair, todo like, man, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Like, no podía hablar.
Yeah.
But
Wow. That was a scary situation.
So Checo, I have two questions for you. One is, did you get paid for that security job that night? And then two, have you ever served as a security guard afterwards?
I'm just gonna say this: had that happened to this Checo,
Yeah.
I'd be sitting on a lot of money right now.
Yeah.
All right, that night, not only did you have underage security,
Yeah.
you
Because they were
know,
young.
Adam was checking IDs.
Yeah, I would.
So right now you'd have a nice civil suit. Checo would be sitting pretty right now.
Yeah.
In Bradenton.
But
Wow.
no, I know. I actually I ended up getting an official job as a security officer in Texas. So yeah.
So you had the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Under fire.
I had the street. I had the street cred. I had the street cred.
Have you ever been under fire? Yes, we have. We've been shot at. Yes.
As a matter of fact, I have.
Here's your pack of coins to call in case something pops off. It was unarmed.
Here's a whistle in case you need it.
Exactly.
No, that was crazy. That was a crazy night. And I saw Vale. Vale ended up working. I didn't know if he was or wasn't before, but he was working for the Social Security office. Something
Yeah,
like that.
he's still there. He's still there, retiring people.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Retired people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get a settlement too, and didn't work out for me. But yeah, that was a while back, man. What a crazy thing, man. It's
That was
crazy
2006, man.
Yeah. Man, we were so young.
So we should do a podcast on just club stories.
Yeah. We got stories,
Yeah.
man. I got
Not the
some.
story you told earlier. That story.
No, not that one. No, I got more crazy stories, man. That's just, man, the stuff that I'm pretty sure you guys have seen and we've seen, and like, and I always tell him, man, we should write a book about all the stuff that we've seen, done, and crazy stuff. Hey, in case you didn't know, and you're driving on E, you can actually use 2-cycle and it'll work.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
It works. It'll get you there, man.
It's a fluid.
I think most musicals or people that's in the music game, like, especially if you've been doing it for years and years, you definitely have at least 10, 20 stories. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I feel like every weekend is something new, man. Like you just never know what's gonna happen, man. Just so many things over the years that we've seen and we've been through. It's just like, damn.
What were we here? What y'all guys
So
seen?
not too long ago, I'm gonna tell a story. I was not involved. But not too long ago, we had a flat tire on a dark, long road. the middle of the night. It was 2 o'clock. I think we were coming from where? From Cluston that time?
We were coming from like West Palm Beach.
Yeah, we were coming from West Palm, pero nos agarramos esos caminos de acá atrás y que se nos poncha una llanta en la trailer. Por las 2 de la mañana, ¿qué íbamos a hacer?
Yeah.
Nomás miramos el road close flashing y del county, el little orange sign que ponen, ya ves que
Yeah.
para la construction. Pues se quedaron sin llanta los cabrones porque a las 3 de la mañana le cambiamos la llanta.
Oh, no,
Le
you guys
dejamos-
took the road?
Hey, no, as we're
You're
running
admitting
para
to
allá,
crimes right now, bro. Chill.
Hey,
Allegedly.
no,
Allegedly.
Hey,
I don't know what
vamos
he's talking
viendo
about.
todas las cámaras, vamos viendo todo.
I don't know either. I
You
was
should have
supposed
left
to
him
be
a
there,
note.
right?
No,
Estaba dormido. He was
we
asleep.
needed it more than them. That's,
Yeah, right.
Something you
He's
said,
a, he's a
robaron, they needed it
taxpayer.
more than
He's
you.
a taxpayer.
This time,
that was us.
it
We
was
needed
like,
it.
we needed it more
Yeah.
than them.
No, it was
I think you just run through stuff que.
But you know what's funny too? Like I've always been, when it comes to things like that, I've always been like real cuidadoso, man. I've always been the one like, nah, there has to be a fucking civil way to
Yeah.
do this shit. You know what I mean? So I called like 5, what do they call it, 24, like on the road
Yeah.
tire services, man.
To come help you out with that flat tire?
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
I called like 5 people, and then they're like, no, we can't right now, because we were in the middle. I want to say we were in the middle of like 95 and like South Bay, so we're like in the middle of the sugarcane. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't even cars passing by like that. So I called like 5 people, and they're no, we can't. We're too far. Call this one. No, it's too late. Call. This is like 3 in the morning.
They were
So I
cussing
called
us
like 5, and I remember
Sunday.
I remember we were there, and we're like, man, what are we gonna do, and this and that. And the least person I expected it from. So we were sitting right there on the side of the road, and the whole time I didn't see that sign, because it was one of them signs that like they're like little trailers, you know what I'm saying? They have,
Yeah.
And then they have like the arrow or something,
The arrow
but it
too.
wasn't on. It was
Yeah.
just there. The sign wasn't on though, so I didn't even notice it. And then my friend Jesus,
That's
like I said, the least person I expected it from. So we're like, man, what are we gonna do? And this and that, man. And then he's like, well, he's like, that tire looks like it'll fit the trailer, no? And we're like, and I remember me and Flaco, we looked at each other and we're like, damn, he's right, you know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, man. I was like, let me call one more person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Let me call one more person, and si no se puede, pues a ver, whatever.
We're
you know?
taking this tire.
Yeah. So man, it was funny, man. Like if you're a musical man, you know how those special moments get where everything's just so funny and everything. So I'm calling, man, and I have it on speaker, and it's just ringing and ringing. I'm looking at Flaco, and Flaco's like,
We're about to
they're-
take that tire.
he's looking at me like they're not gonna answer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody's coming. We're calling at,
Yeah.
we gig Saturday night. We leave the gig at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
You drive for an hour, get a flat tire. So now it's 3. You mess around for 30 minutes. It's 3:30 on a Sunday morning. Then people are answering the phone like, we don't care what you got going on,
Yeah.
buddy. Don't call back. Like,
Yeah.
we're not coming.
So
So-
nobody answered, man. So then Flaco was like, before I even hung up, he already got the Cruz in his hand. Like, he's crossing the street, you know what I mean? So man, yeah, like man, that pinche NASCAR pit crew didn't have shit on us that night, man.
But you didn't see Flaco take the tire, right?
I didn't see anybody take it, but
We didn't see
I
nobody take it.
I do remember taking off.
El Pink Panther dice que por qué no le llamaron. He lives
We-
over there.
Yeah, we
I'm
don't
gonna
have-
ni en cuenta we no, man.
Hey,
This was
so-
years ago, bro.
So-
I don't
so-
even
we
think
don't
you
have
lived
a
in Cruces back
confession
then.
because nobody saw anything.
No,
I didn't see anything. I just remember leaving.
That ain't nothing, bro. That
I-
ain't nothing.
I got
You
a
wanna hear
story.
Let me tell it.
go ahead.
Me and this guy.
There's a microphone.
We were coming from what was it? Radio station.
The radio station, 1550.
Yeah. And I told this guy, hey, let's buy a soda. And he wanted to buy a little one. I said, look, these are cheaper.
But there's a reason why I wanted to buy a little one. He never has money.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? He never has money, so he's like,
It was BOGO.
Yeah.
¿Que invita a pagar?
pero también I was already
Sí,
mad at
sí.
him. I was already mad at him. I go, no, you want something? You better get a soda like this, man, because I ain't getting you that big.
12 ounce.
That's how
12
mad I
ounce.
was.
The minis.
Adam wanted a 20 ounce. They gave him a 12 ounce.
But then I'm like, he's like two for two or no sé
Two-
qué, and
two
I'm
for
like,
$2.
go ahead, get it, man. So he got the liter one.
Oh,
Go ahead,
Liter of cola.
We're
right to the mic.
going on, what was it?
275.
275. And he told me, hey, man, I smell something burning. I said, okay. Y en la luz de enfrente, he had wrapped some tape.
No, what
And-
happened was I bought this truck from my dad out of pride. because he didn't want to let me borrow it. And I said to my dad, all right, you don't want to let me borrow it? Sell it to me right now. Sell it to me right now.
Oh, wow.
And my dad said, all right, you want to buy it? Muy cabrón. 9 G's. That truck was a piece of shit.
It was a piece of shit.
But he said, 9 G's. You got it right now? I said, fuck it, I got 9 G's. And then I bought it. I'm like, why did I pay 9 G's for this piece of shit, man? So
Pride,
la luz se caía. So you're driving, la luz se caía, and I would always get pulled over. So I said, fuck it. I didn't know how hot they were. I just put a piece of paper underneath it. So I put a piece of paper underneath it para que no se cayera, and we're driving, and I smell something burning. I'm like, yo, I smell something burning, man. You smell something burning? And I told him, look out the window, see if you see something burning.
I didn't see nothing.
So the minute he looks out, he's like, dude, the truck's on fire. The truck's on fire. So we
What
stopped.
time was this though?
It was during the daylight. It was still daylight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So we pulled over 275. I get off. I open the hood. The whole thing caught fire, man. And I'm looking at the truck. I ain't got no water. I ain't got no fire extinguisher. And I'm like,
The soda.
damn, I got to see my truck burn, man. And then we're like, we both looked at each other. We both looked at each other. The sodas! The 1 liter sodas, pouring it on the...
We didn't even taste him.
Los salvajes.
He was
We didn't even taste it. Yeah. If it wasn't for him,
Tasted, he said.
that chingada, we didn't even taste the soda. No. Fíjate, acabamos una y se pagó. And we still got another one left. So we start driving y que agarra de nuevo, güey. We had to pull over again y ahí se fue la otra.
Hey, man, I'm going to drink mine. Let me drink mine.
No, man. The fucking truck was burning,
And
bro.
that was probably the best soda ever.
Ever.
Yeah. It was the best.
Bien quemado, thirsty as fuck. también.
Hey,
No.
but imagine if you would have gotten a smaller soda.
Hey,
Spit with her
you the man. You saved the day. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was a hero that day, man.
Let me tell you another one.
I like these.
He said, hey, let's go to Leesburg. I got to go set up a radio station. I said, okay. All right. We went. We got there, and we were coming back. And we got a flat tire in Plant City. So I told him, hey, you got a spare tire? Yeah. Pero la llanta no tenía nada en medio. It was
The rubber fell off of it.
pelona.
Oh my God.
Man, le dije, well, pues, let's try it. Let's put it on. We put it on, and I was going real slow.
I said, listen, we're going to go as far as it goes. When it blows up, that's where we're going to end up. That bitch never blew up.
It never blew up.
It's on to this day.
I told him, hey, you should put it in your wall.
Trophy.
Like Selena, put it in your wall.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bumper.
That fucking tire nunca blew up. But the whole rubber fell out. The whole, you know, the thread, todo el thread se cayó. The whole thread fell out. Era la pura goma, you know, from the inside. And that bitch made it all the way home, man.
That bitch was a soldier.
Hey, bro, let's put it on. Let's see how far we get.
Ahorita que that you say about the car on fire, I remember one time I was with Bajosero at this time. Me acuerdo que it was Trey's birthday. Tocamos in Cluston. I want to say Susie B's or one of them clubs or some club in Cluston. And I remember everybody was partying because it was my friend Trey's birthday. You know what I mean? So everybody got lit, man. And we ended up staying a little bit later. We left late as hell, man. We left like at 5 in the morning of that place. The next day we had a gig in like Fort Pierce or something on the East Coast. You know what I mean? So agarramos rumbo para allá, para el East Coast. So I remember the primero iba manejando Emilio, the conga player.
Yeah.
So manejó un rato y ya pues nos dormimos. Everybody pues we're all drunk or we're tired. You know what I mean? So we want to sleep. De repente we're getting on I want to say like 95 or one of those like on the ramp. And Emilio se bajó because I guess he was tired. I mean, he's like, hey, he's like, Juan, he told Juan, hey, come on, shout out my boy Juan. He said, come drive, man, I'm sleepy already. All right, Juan had been sleeping for like an hour or something like that. I think he's not gonna, I don't know, he might not like it, but I think that Juan will still have a sleep, and I think he just put it like in third or something. I don't think he put it in drive. I don't know. But I remember when we stopped and ya cambiaron, and I remember taking off, you know what I mean? But I remember que the van, so yeah, like bien arranada, like if that shit was in second gear the whole time or something. So once I remember I was barely about to fall back asleep. De repente I go, boom, what the fuck? So I get up, man, like the car's still moving, right? The van's still moving. It's the van, he has a trailer hooked up to it, so venimos cargados. So I get up, and this is like them passenger vans, you know what I mean? So they have them long ass seats, you know what I mean? So we're like laid down. So I get up, and I look up, and I look forward, and Juan's got the fucking driver's seat, like the steering wheel, like, man, that boy is like that. And there was a shitload of smoke coming out of the air vents. So you couldn't see the wind, like, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it, like, it was full of smoke. So, oh, shit, man. So, como pudo, he pulled that thing over, and yeah, we all got out. I don't know how, but my homeboy Memo never woke up, man. He didn't wake up. Yeah. Once we pulled over, so I got my Baco out, and we got out, and I told Memo, hey, get up. Hey, he was on the seat behind me. I was like, man, Memo, get up. The van's on fire. Man, he heard that shit. He levantó como el Undertaker. I said, ooh. He got up quick, man. Hell yeah, he got out. He fucking hopped out the van, and the van was on fire. The engine.
Yeah.
So I remember there was a dude, he used to go about Josero. He was like a DJ. I forgot his DJ name, but I think his name was Serafin or something like that. So, hey, man, that dude right there jumped into action, dog. There was like a little stream, bro. Like a little, on the side of the highway, like, I don't know, ditch, I don't know. But I guess we had like some of them buckets that they put the beer in. Like we had took some of the buckets.
Took a couple of buckets, yeah.
No, se lanzó un chingas, and got fucking water out of the ditch, and he started throwing it, but that shit wouldn't turn off.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. So he started.
Soda,
Yeah,
bro.
something.
So, some soda.
It wasn't soda.
So de repente he's like, man, fuck. So he started grabbing a shitload of dirt, bro. Tirando el pinche dirt. And he turned it off, and like everything was like, oh, calm for like 20 seconds. Like everybody was like, oh man, like, we thought that shit was gonna blow up. You know?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, then de repente he's like, chinga mis manos, right? So bro, we fucking showed.
Oh, he burned them.
Bro, he was grabbing ant piles when he was doing
He's like, look at this big old dirt pile just in the middle of nowhere.
So I think he thought he was grabbing a shitload of dirt. Era pinche ant piles, right? No me todas las manos bien picoteadas de ants. Hey, but he saved the day, man. Shout out Serafin. We owe you one, Brady.
So it is Serafin, huh?
I got one more.
You got one more story?
Yeah. Well, he was playing in Lakeland, Latinos. With me, him, one of my friends, and some other dude. We were going to Lakeland. And before you get to Lakeland, we got pulled over.
Closer to the
About ice?
No.
No, is that at that time I didn't have a license.
Nobody had license. Nobody had license. All four of us, nobody had license. So we got pulled over. So the cop takes the tag off and takes off. But he left the tag. So we put the tag back on.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah, I got to take this tag. You know, you can't be driving. He gave me a
So
couple
he
of
removed the
tickets.
tag and
He
left the
removed
tag.
And then left it on top of the car. And when he leaves, we're looking at the tag. I'm like, I'm about to put this bitch back on.
Oh,
You guys are admitting to all types of things.
yeah. A lot of
I'm just saying,
confessions.
I
Not a
am not-
confession.
But he came
Statute of
back.
limitations passed.
He came back.
and took the tag.
And took the tag this time. And then I'm looking at him. I'm like, listen, I'm already fucked with the ticket, man. I'm already going to go to jail. This motherfucker pulls me over. And then I'm looking at them like, y'all motherfuckers need to pull y'all weight. If y'all want to get home, drive this car. I'm saying, so,
I drove back.
what do y'all motherfuckers got to drive
I
this
drove
car?
back. And ya me llegamos allí, y luego de repente, ya me llegamos a Guaymami, y luego de repente, I look at the mirror, and I see this car hauling ass, this lights hauling ass.
Yeah, you can just see lights from the back. Just, and I'm
I
like,
told this
this
guy-
car's catching up.
I told this guy, I'm going to turn here because I think that's a cop. Y dimos vuelta y boom, it was a cop.
It was a fucking state trooper, man, right behind us, man. Didn't notice that we turned and turned the lights on.
without a tag.
Without a tag.
Oh,
Yeah,
Without a
he
tag.
just boom.
That wasn't that uncommon in Waimama
It was.
at that
It
time.
wasn't.
That
Yeah.
wasn't that uncommon.
So who got the ticket?
Nobody.
I
He
got the tickets.
Yeah, he was driving first.
Yeah.
I drove back.
Who paid for the ticket?
He did.
We?
Even when he drove my car one time and got pulled over, I paid
Oh.
for his, I paid for his
You-
ticket.
We did. Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
did.
paid for the ticket too?
He
Yeah.
ain't pay for shit. He couldn't pay for the soda. He was going to pay for the ticket. Bullshit, man.
If it would've
Nah,
been for the
este
soda,
vez
his
mañana, güey.
truck-
I'll
his truck
take
would've
him.
been-
I'll
truck
say, hey,
would've
let's
been
go get
burned.
something to eat. Now, if Chris says, hey, Chris, you want to go get something to eat? And we go to a burger place. No me voy a bañar. I'm saying, hey, man, just give me a Coke and a burger. Lo que sea. Este güey, give me the number 7 y el 8 y el...
With everything, you know, but-
Calm the fuck down, nigga. Who's paying for this? You are
So
me.
let's tell the story about the Lerma son.
Oh, man. You had to say his fucking name, dude. You had to say his name, man.
Can't tell you no
We're
more.
keeping names out of this shit.
Okay. Delete that.
No, I'll tell you this quick story, man. All right. Now, when somebody says, like, we're all here. If
Yeah.
I get up and say, you guys hungry? Who's inviting?
you are.
You
Who's
are.
going to pay for it?
You
You.
are.
That's what I heard. Now, at that time, we're doing something. We're finishing the club.
Yeah.
And the guy that was running the club se fue, but he left his son. And his son, you know, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like making it known, like, yo, we need to go, man, because I'm fucking hungry, man. But I wanted my money. And he's like, we're going to pay you tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, man, because I wanted to get something to eat because I'm really hungry. And then he just over here, and I kept saying, because I'm really hungry. You know, like telling him I want my money. And then he does this way. There's a table, and he goes, you want to eat? Do you want to eat? I said, yeah, let's go. What is he telling me?
Yeah.
Well, he's paying.
He's paying.
He's paying. Yeah, he's paying.
We go. Of course, like I said, I'm humble, and I'm like, no, you know, just give me a small little plate. We went to Perkins.
Don't never go to Perkins.
I go, give me a small little plate, you know, lo que sea, whatever. And he makes fun of me because he's like, dude, you were licking the fucking plate. I was hungry.
He was.
Yo, I'm like, licking all the gravy off the turkey shit I just got. Pero este way, yeah, I'll take this one, y que este y lo otro, and I'm looking.
I told him, give me a steak like the pictures.
No
like
way.
it looks in the picture.
Bro, when I finished, I was still hungry because I ordered so little. Este way, that shit was fucking good, bro. That shit was fucking delicious, bro.
I told that dude, hey, give me the one like the picture, but don't burn it.
Next thing I know, the guy fucking leaves and doesn't pay. And I'm like, shit, bro. And I got no money, man. I got nothing. I'm like, damn. And then the lady's like, everything okay? And I'm like, kinda.
Well, you still burn.
I'm like, kinda. But then we ended up getting out because luckily I had a credit card in the car that I had forgot all about that I just left there in case of emergencies. I only had enough to pay for everything, and the credit card was maxed out.
Oh, wow.
But he left us. I go, that nigga said he
didn't pay.
invited us.
Hey,
No,
I gotta
he
go to the
left,
bathroom.
bro.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
A mí me acaba de pasar algo similar.
Oh,
Me habla un señor, not using names, pero me dice, hey, me voy a casar, man. Quiero un grupo, por favor, tráeme un grupo. What's your budget?
Yeah.
Le digo, what's your budget? You know, yo te consigo un grupo. Y por la neta, you know, hazme un paro y a ver si pueden venir unos músicos y a ver qué puedes hacer. This and that. So, you know what I mean? I got, you know, some musicians that I tell them, hey, y'all want to go jam? Y dice el señor, I got y'all. ¿Me entiendes? Les doy algo allí, lo que sea. So, hallé unos músicos, you know, hey, come and help me. Y pues fuimos y le tocamos al señor y todo. At the end of the night, pues le dije, te perdió para darle algo a los músicos. No, hombre, ahí sobró $100 de mole.
Yeah, he's gonna pay you with more.
Sí, mamá.
There's witnesses, me dijo el vato, hey, aquí sobró un sartén como $100 de mole. Ahí estamos, ¿o qué?
¿Les interesa?
Lo que sí nos dio, la neta, no quiero decir que fue culo porque sobró chingo de vironga y se arrimó allí. Hey, bajen la vironga que quieren, si quieren llevarse.
Como los Blues
100
Brothers,
virongas,
hey, you guys gotta pay for all that beer.
Pero el dinero, dijo, el dinero no, ahí hay mole para pagarle a 3, 4 músicos y hasta más.
Oh, hell.
So was it good?
We run into all. Eso sí, yo había comido cuando estaban tocando ellos. So I had already ate my plate, pero sí.
They had already paid you.
They had already paid me. I didn't know they paid me. Ahead of time.
Puro mole.
No, y de buenas porque me ha tocado, I don't remember where it was, pero me acuerdo que Flaco, my friend Flaco, saludos al Flaco Noé Rodríguez. He was one of my partners in Invasión. They still, Invasión todavía sigue. They're still jamming. They're still doing their thing. Pero we played somewhere, and the thing about Flaco, I learned a lot from Flaco, man.
He ain't Flaco, though.
The thing about Flaco, well,
He ain't Flaco.
well, that's his name. You know? I learned a lot about him. Like, hey man, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I was very penoso. Like, I'm always hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always fucking hungry.
Yeah.
But no me atrevía to go and ask the people like,
Yeah.
hey, un plato, hey, Flaco le vale madre. But his personality, it se presta. Like, when he asks for it, it's like very natural, very, you know what I mean? Very, and the people like, oh yeah, you know. So I don't remember where it was. Que también llegó, hey man, un platillo por ahí para los músicos. No, hell no. A mí me dijeron que the servers were telling us. A mí dijeron que no le dieran comer a los músicos.
They thought y'all gonna finish the whole shit.
Yeah, a mí me dijeron que no le dieran a comer ni a los músicos ni nadie. Si no tenían un wristband y que la chingada. Like, what? Ya, al último si sobra, pues pueden venir.
You're the last.
So we were like, I remember we were like, what the fuck? Like, nunca nos ha pasado eso, but that time sí nos dijo straight up, no. They told they said no.
Hey, sí hay gente que they're different with us, man. Sí nos ha tocado cosas. También como hay, probably for every one of those person, there's 100 of good people.
Yeah.
They come and get whatever you
More,
want.
yeah, of
Quieren
course.
pastel. At the end of the night, hemos estado en fiestas. He's a witness. Y ahorita voy a dar un secret de los míos. Se acaba la fiesta. Se meten la familia bien borrachos. Les vale puro queso. Si sobraron sodas, si sobró carnitas, si sobró pastel, si sobró...
Llévenselo.
Hey, se meten para dentro de la casa. Yo cargo carnitas para mañana. Like, there's a lot of families that are real nice to us.
Yeah.
Especially like in Christmas time. Unos
Yeah.
tamalitos and stuff like that. Hey, nos invitan a los rosarios and stuff like that. Bro, we like kings. I ain't gonna lie, man. With the músicos
Yeah.
no sufren por comer.
Oh.
Que
Son los
no te echen
primeros.
mentiras.
Me acuerdo una vez, porque aquí está mi esposa, saludo a mi esposa. She was there that day. Y apenas había venido one of her cousins from Mexico. They're from Monterrey. So we're like, man, we'll take the cousin, you know what I mean? Just to go hang out, you know what I mean? So we played like in the Bell area or something like that, un rancho out there. And the people, like, they did a badass event, man. Like, la gente se prepararon con madre. Like, the food was on point. Everything was on point, you know what I mean? And I remember at, like, ya eran como las 10, 11, sacaron menudo. Like,
shit.
like I said, they had
Damn.
shit was on point, you know what I mean? Ya había, everybody ya había comido, but it was like un extra or un pal bajón or I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero pinche menudo mamalón, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man. So I remember... yeah, pues we were wrapping up the stuff, and la gente, like I said, man, 99% of the time, the people, gracias a Dios que nos ha tocado, siempre han sido muy buena gente y nos reciben y nos atienden muy bien. So that time too, and the dude's like, hey man, aquí sobró chingos de comida, hay chingos de menudo, whatever you want. Hey man, so my girl and her cousin, they took that shit for real. De repente I'm wrapping up cable, de repente mi esposa así como like 4 or 5 charolas de menudo. I'm like, what the heck?
You said it, take
She's like, she's like, me lo dieron. Bueno, yeah. At the moment, I was like, no, oh my God, casi. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Según yo, bien penoso, oh my God, pero en la mañana, ¿qué tal?
That was good.
Hey, Terry says that she learned from the first time with you guys que no more food for you guys when you come here.
She offers and we take.
Hey, how about you sing Terry a song?
We can sing songs.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do some songs. We got everything set up to do a couple of songs here.
Let's send some saludos to everybody here.
Yeah, send some shout outs.
I don't know who's still watching, but I'm gonna go from the saludos
Wait,
to all
tiki
great
taka.
job, Chris. Saludos, Novi Aviles, Nem, Jose Peña, Cuz, George De Leon, saludos. Big Dog Flock, Savage, saludos. Eli Cisneros, saludos, man. Un musicazo. We got to share the stage for many years, man. Elias Cisneros, gran amigo. Ogler, Eduardo, saludos, compa Chris, pa' cuando el collab. Cuando guste, jefe, aquí estamos a la orden. Shout out to all the boys from La Belle, man. Saludos, and another thing, man, it's awesome to see all these young músicos coming out of there. Ahorita que veo el nombre de Ogler, he's one of the young músicos. As of you know, I've always been one of the young músicos.
Yeah,
you
you were
yeah,
very
no,
the
yeah,
youngest, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, no, but I was always like the youngest guy in the band. I feel like I was always the new generation. Now I can say that it's not like that no more. I feel like now I'm probably like 1 or 2 generations, yeah, más, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's generations here in Florida, man. Like, what's cool, like la raza que ya tiene años aquí tocando Florida, they know what generations, you know what I'm saying? Like, my generation, le gusta la generation de Flaco, my dad's generation, my grandpa's, y hasta ahorita. And these last, like, I want to say like 5 years, I've been seeing a lot of young músicos coming out of Florida, man. And to me, that's badass, because when I was young, I'm talking about in my teens, there wasn't really a lot of young músicos like
Yeah.
that. I mean, there was a few, but not a lot que digas like I see it now, you know what I mean? So shout out to all the young músicos that are out there echándole ganas, man.
You remember a band called Los Nenes?
That's my dogs.
Yeah.
That's Instinto.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that Vialba brother, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my homies.
They were young cats. They were like the Jackson 5.
Manuel Cisneros, Anthony Lozoya, Pink Panther, saludos. ¿Qué más está aquí?
George De Leon, saludos.
Juan Narvaez, saludos, bro.
We got George from West Palm.
Jesse
Trey, saludos.
Villarreal says, what's up?
Yeah, salud.
Jesse B.
Giovanni Pérez, saludos, Big Dog. Mira, Noel Rodríguez, saludos a Flakes.
Un saludo, Invasión, toda la crew de Invasión. Al 100. con
Yeah, big
éxito.
ol' shout out to all
Todos
you
los-
guys, man.
all the músicos en Florida, en January, de Texas y todos los amigazos músicos que tenemos aquí. Saludos a todos.
He's going to serenade us.
Ajá.
Saludos a Rick Rocha.
El Rick Roja, que cumplió años. Rick, come
Saludos,
over here, say
compadre.
hi, man. Say hi real quick.
¿Qué canción, Rick?
I think
Rick, ven pa' acá, güey. Just say hi.
Come on, Rick.
Come on, man.
we got special
He's
guests.
a
We got,
staple.
we got,
Happy
we
birthday.
got somebody from the
Birthday
956
boy.
area.
Yeah.
All the way from 956. Represent.
Behind the microphone.
My mama
I like,
Ajá.
I like his hat.
Saludos, saludos. Saludos a toda la raza.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rick.
Saluditos.
No te dije que te sentaras, güey.
I'm gonna call you, bro.
No. I like your hat. I like your hat.
Es un regular aquí en Lola's y un great supporter, you know,
Oh,
Exit
puro
240
ahí.
supporter y, you know, is always representing anda en los bailes y heck of a dancer.
Heck of an answer, yeah.
Puro bayuco, ya está.
Ahí les va, raza.
¿Qué vamos a hacer o qué?
Tú échate una, pero si quieres, I seen that you posted that little Christian song the other day. You know what I mean? Nice, soft song, really represents your voice. So
Yeah,
give
también.
people a chance to really see.
Hazlo llorar.
We're working with.
Haz el Rick llorar por su birthday.
¿O cuál quiere, compadre?
Oh, sí, Rick, ahí está el de los.
Corriendo reina.
Mira.
Oh, you know that. That's you. That's you.
No, he does Ramon Ayala too. You want some Ramon Ayala?
Reina no, bueno. ¿Sabes?
Which one you want to do the one you just did right now? Do you know it? You know the one he just did?
La de Cornelio Reina, la de.
While they're picking a song, we want to throw a shout out to all the grupos, man. Los que han ayudado a Exit 240, Muro Norteño, Bajo Cero, Vidal, Sencillo, G5, el Conjunto Crew,
Desprecio.
Desprecio, Sin Aviso is another Exit 240 artist. They're going to be putting out some music with us here shortly.
Joey.
Saludos a mi family.
Oye, si Joey, y Joey Mascoro con su grupo, ¿no?
También La Decisión.
La decisión.
Ya, saludos a Joey, a Kai. Y también quiero mandar saludos a los que me están ayudando right now con el grupo Huracán. Chris Rodríguez, para Misael, para Kai también, man. Thank you guys for todo el apoyo que me están dando con el grupo. Y pues aquí estamos para echarle ganas. ¿Me entiendes?
Qué manera de echarme al olvido cuando más necesito tu ayuda. Hice mal con engreírme contigo, ya que solo me diste amarguras. Si hace tiempo lo hubiera sabido, no cometo esta triste locura. Ya que tú me enseñaste a quererte con amor y pasión desmedida. Antes de irte de mí para siempre, ahora enséñame cómo se olvida cuando ya no me duela perderte. Vete pues y que Dios te bendiga. Si te llegan a herir los fracasos, no te olvides que cuentas conmigo. Hallarás un refugio en mis brazos. Yo estaré en este mismo camino.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Badass music, badass.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bro, you
man.
got the
Wow.
voice like Jody Farias.
Yeah.
Sí, la mara que sí.
Increíble.
Yeah.
Increíble.
Yeah, I've been told.
I was listening to it. You got the voice just like him.
A lot of people may or may not know. When I first started Huracan, Checo actually invited him to be a part of it, man. So empezamos juntos and very thankful for the time que estuvo con nosotros, and glad to see everybody evolving and expanding and branching out, man. So aquí estamos para apoyar a todos, and like I said, en lo que se ofrezca, pues ya sabes que nos echamos la mano. And he actually did the video for Culpables for me también. So like bien agradecido con Checo for that, man. So
You do videos too?
Yeah, so Cristian is the one that actually, I guess we can say, discovered me here in the area. Everybody assumed that I was out in Texas.
I thought you were from Houston.
Everybody assumed that I was out in Houston, and Christian's the one that reached out, and he's like, "Hey, man, we should hang out." And I was like, "All right, cool. Where are you at?" And he's like, "I'm here in Plant City." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in Ruskin." So he's like, "No shit." I was like, "Yeah." And then who was the other one that had reached out?
Mandillo.
Mandillo.
Saludos,
Saludos, Mendiola, toda la
Yeah.
familia Belmares.
He had reached out and he's like, "Hey man, we got a studio here in Ruskin. We got a studio in Ruskin." I'm like, "Oh shit, all right, cool, man." And then Christian's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "If you want to come to the studio and jam out." So ended up going to the studio, and I think the first time I actually we met, that was the first time I met Joe too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
So we jammed out. There's actually a video on TikTok that I posted. It was me, you, and
Mikey, right? Saludos a Mikey
saludos a
también.
Mikey. We had a little jam session there, and then from there it was like me and Cristian we just started talking, and it was like, "Hey man," Cristian was telling me, he's like, "Hey, I wanna start a new project. This is what I have the vision for." And I was like, "Hey man, I've always liked like cameras and stuff like that, and visuals and things like that." So I told Cristian, I was like, "Hey man, I got you. I got the cameras." I was like, "Let's do it." So we kind of just went in it, and I mean, I got my feet wet with Cristian. He's the one that brought me along.
The Christian's the reason you're here.
Yeah, I mean, Christian's the reason that I know Joe. Like, if it wasn't for Cristian,
I want to say all that because I mean, definitely. I would say a lot of people had already discovered you. I think I was just the first one to actually get in contact with you as far as, hey, let's get together.
Actually, Fabian had
you're
reached
right.
out
Yeah,
to
see?
me. That's
Yeah.
right. Fabian from Bajo Cero had reached out to me, and I guess Juan was going to be taking a hiatus from the band, and he asked if I could come down and do a little tryout. So I went down to, I believe it was Belle Glade, and it was a wedding, and we ended up jamming a couple of songs, and and then after that some time passed, and then that's when Cristian reached out also. So
Yeah, man. So it was cool, man. Like I said, the couple gigs that we did together, they were awesome. And like I said, I appreciate Checo for the time. And like I said, super excited to see what we both got going on. You know what I'm saying? I seen the music that he's been dropping with Cornelio and stuff like that. I know he has more stuff in the works, and it's awesome, man, to be able to help each other, man. Because I won't say to help him, no, because he definitely helped me a lot too. Like. If with the Culpables video, like I said, he's the one that did the video for me, and like I said, forever grateful, man. And pues lo que ocupen, man. I know for as far as myself también, I know we're down to help each other. Y aquí estamos a la orden, man. And we're definitely gonna be working together in the future, and de repente unos collabs and stuff like that. I mean, we're all like Joe mentioned earlier. Me and Joe are partners in the studio. También sending an invite to all the local musicians or any musician in general, man. Si quieren una grabación and stuff like that, pues aquí estamos a la orden. Exit 240 Studios in Ruskin. Y también, like I said, for videos and stuff también, I'm pretty sure Checo también. I mean, if you talk to him, he could help you out with that kind of stuff también. You know?
No, and we also Christian is building a studio at his house, so he will also be doing some productions
Yeah.
from his house.
Yeah.
And it's just convenient. You know, a lot of people have, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, make it what is not. You know, people talk and people ask and people, you know what I mean. So you know, right now, me and Christian haven't been together so much, and they heard him doing a studio. Hey, y'all not together? No, we're still together, but it's in his benefit to have a studio at his house.
Yeah.
Just like it's in my benefit to have a studio at my house.
Yeah, of course.
It's beneficial. You're home. You ain't got to drive nowhere. You can record your stuff, and of course, if your friends come over, you're gonna record them. Like,
So you
Yeah.
just killed
Yeah.
you just killed the rumors out there.
well, it's just you know what I mean. If there's rumors, you know, I think when Checo left Christian, there was other rumors. It was no bad beef. It was just Checo had a vision of where he was going. Christian is a seasoned musician. He already knew what he's got to do. Checo is a little bit newer in the game, so Checo, it was just something different that Checo wanted to go than what Christian was doing. I think I kind of like both. You know, I like that Christian is seasoned, so the connections are there. And connection-wise, I'm talking, you know, to do presentaciones, to do, you know, some roll footage, to do promotion. You know, Christian kind of got the links already out there. As where Checo came in, Checo didn't have any of that. So Checo definitely needed a lot more of my assistance on the actual getting out there part.
Yeah.
You know, where to go to get outfits, like we're talking about presentaciones and where to get merchandise. You know, so it was Checo needed more of my help, but he also had his own direction that he wanted to go. And Christian comes to his practices and he does sound for us. There is, you know what I mean? We're all working together. At the end of the day, Checo does good. Exit 240 does good. Christian does good. I do good. Checo does good.
Yeah.
It's good for all of us.
Carlos was asking for Christian, when were you going to pay the royalties for recording the live album?
Oh,
that you
yeah.
recorded over
Yeah.
here with,
I actually delete those tracks, man. They kind
We recorded them at my house.
the acoustics
the
weren't
quality
right.
was horrible. No, man, yeah. Like I said, shout out to Chris Rodriguez. He's been the one that's been jamming with me on the bass right now, and with this, I've kind of been trying to give everybody, like the musicals that have been helping me, their spot. You know what I mean? Because for different projects, because I play a little bit of everything también except the accordion. So I was kind of recording everything by myself and everything, but I'm like, you know what? No, I want something where I have other musicals actually doing their parts, and that way, if we ever go jam and play something, we actually sound like our recordings. You know what I mean? And so who was it? Jesse, right? Jesse played here.
Jesse.
Yeah,
It was
Jesse,
Jesse.
yeah.
Yeah, Jesse Villarreal played here at Lola's a couple weeks ago, and Chris was here, and Chris también, he lives in South Florida, so también the whole issue with the distance and stuff like that for recording. Y pues aproveché, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what? Chris is gonna be here close. Let me take my equipment and we'll go ahead at Lola's, and after they do sound check, pues we'll go ahead and record the bass pieces. There was only a couple spots that we needed to fill in, and yeah, we sure did. So primeramente Dios, in the next few weeks, I'm gonna be sending some music to get mixed and mastered, and I'll be releasing the live album. I mean, I was thinking of releasing it all together, but I think I'm gonna space it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's gonna be singles or what, but I think I've released like 2 at a time, and then once I release them individually, pues ya suelto the whole live album. That way, you know what I mean? I have content to spread out. You know what I mean? Instead of just de un chingazo todo, pues spread it out little by little and give people little bits at a time. You know what I mean? While
Gotcha.
still working on more music.
Yeah. You got another song for us?
Yeah.
Do some more jams, man. I'm
What you
fucking
wanna hear,
drinking,
Tejano?
man. I'm
Okay.
drinking. That's what I like about this show.
Tejano.
Oh, your mom's watching.
Dice Bajo Cero, saludos, brothers.
Saludos Bajo Cero, man. Like I said, great friends of mine, my brothers, man. Lots of awesome memories and times together, and I learned a lot from all the guys in the grupo. So shout out to Bajo
We got to
Cero,
get
man.
them on the show, too, man.
Yeah, they have a bunch of stories too, man. Like I said, all of them are veterans in the music game también. Todos son musicazos. So shout out to them. There's a lot of young musicals in there too. The bajo player and the accordion player. There's some young guys and they're starting to come out. And they're doing a badass job, man. So shout out to those guys.
Yeah, and they're keeping up with the times. So
They are, right?
Yeah,
hats,
yeah.
hats off to them to change the repertorio and
Yeah.
and really stick.
They're
with
not
that.
afraid to switch the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, as a group, if you're known for Tejano, you're known for Tejano.
Yeah.
So to be able to switch it up and still give a good product,
Yeah.
you know, hats off.
Yeah,
to
man. Yeah, shout out to those guys, man. They're doing badass.
Carlos,
shout out
what,
to
what song you want to hear, Carlos?
wait, damn. Shout out to my dad.
I think he's gonna
Um,
sing his mom's
me too.
favorite song.
Shout out to Alexis Cantu, Conjunto Crew. We'll have some music coming out of Exit 240 real soon.
Alexis.
Alexis Cantu.
Don't fuck it up.
Me tienes en tus manos, prendido de tus labios, atrapado estoy. Me llenas de caricias, me curas de besitos, todo tuyo soy. Te amo y sé que me amas, en total, sin ti yo no podré vivir. Y me duele la rosa, símbolo de amor. Te la entrego aquí, vuelve por favor. Me duermo y te sueño. Y total, sin ti yo no podré vivir. Y me duele la rosa, sé que a un lado está. Te puede decir cuánto te amo.
What's up? What's up?
Wow.
Bobby Pulido, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out by yeah.
Hey,
Bye, Julio.
Christian. So how long have you been singing though?
I've been
on me, papi?
Them motherfuckers scared the shit out of me. What the fuck?
I saw it moving, and I'm like, who the heck is up there?
I'm like, what the fuck?
¿De dónde salió?
About to give me a goddamn heart attack. What the fuck?
I saw it moving. I'm like,
Despertando.
Hey,
Man, what?
that was a surprise. That was a surprise.
Sacó un pinche. Who the fuck is that?
Is that where the curtains are up?
That was a surprise.
That shit.
what y'all got hidden back there? What y'all
we gotta
doing back
make, we
here?
gotta make it bigger next
Sacó un
time. Though.
pinche
That's a
pedo.
bit bigger surprise. Yeah. So anyway, go back. So how long you been singing though? Like when was your first opportunity you had to sing in public? Like the first time?
I honestly don't remember when the first time that I got to sing in public. I do remember. I grew up as a drummer when I was younger. Like I said, my dad was a drummer, my grandpa was a drummer. So when I was younger, I played the drums for a lot of years. A lot of people knew me as a drummer. Then but I would always like to sing. You know what I mean? And shout out to Abel Tapia. A lot of musicals maybe know him. He's from Dade City. He's an old school musician.
He's been here.
Abel
country.
Tapia. Yeah, country. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows my mom and my dad from a lot of years ago. And when we would go practice, my dad would go practice with him. I would kind of sing in the background, like, and I was probably like 13, 12 years old at the time. So he would sing because they played Tejano and he had his own original songs, and I knew him growing up. So they would be practicing, and I would hear him sing, and I would sing it, but like I got in the corner, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like I kind of knew how to sing, but I didn't know I knew, you know what I mean? Kind of. So I would sing in the corner, but like not in the mic or nothing, just by myself. And I remember he would hear me, he'd be like, "Hey man, come sing." And I'd be like, "No, I'd be scared." He'd be like, "Come sing, man." So eventually one day I'm like, whatever. So I sang a song with him. He's like, "Man, if you like it, you should keep trying it." So like I said, I was still a drummer. On my 15th birthday, my dad, my parents bought me a bajo quinto. They bought me from a músico from here to Florida también que se llama Armando Sánchez, que tenía un grupo que se llamaba La Ley del Norte. And they bought me my first bajo quinto. And from there, pues I really started, like, that's when I had the guitar and I started singing pues con the guitar. Mm-hmm. So I would say, yeah, tocando and singing, like, on stage, I'd probably say, like, yeah, like at 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's when I started actually, like, singing. But I was never really a primera voice. Like, I would, like, even with Regio Boys, I would always do segundas. I would sing like one or two, like El Soñador and shit like that. I mean, songs that I really didn't want to sing, but I would sing them. And when I joined Bajo Cero at 19, I think that's when I really started. Okay, like
So Juan Jose
really.
let you sing?
Yeah, for sure, man. Juan was definitely the main singer. Juan was always the main singer. But también Trey was also in the band. Trey is also a great singer. So they would let all of us sing. So Juan was, like I said, he would sing 90% of the songs, and the other 10% was me and Trey would sing a song here and there. And I think that's when people started kind of, I wouldn't say noticing me, but they would, okay, that guy sings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I'd say like around there, I learned how to do a lot of segundas, and that helped me a lot as far as harmonies and stuff, because we do a lot of 3-part harmonies with Bajo Cero. And from there, and then when we had Invasion, that's when I became more of a lead singer.
You were the lead singer, yeah.
Yeah, and then Huracan, pues I've been more of the lead singer.
So have you ever had those odd moments where you forget the words?
Oh, all the time.
And what have you done?
I honestly just mumble. I'll kind of just, I'll sing. Yeah, I'll sing. And then, man, sing. The thing is that when after the years, man, you've been doing this so many years, you kind of learn like little tricks. I mean, not little tricks, but tricks of the trade, where you can't stop, man.
Hey, but the best do it. They do it on national television, you know.
That's why they put the
national anthem.
I used to be really good. Like, fíjate, a lot has changed in the last years. I used to be really, really good with lyrics. And I'm pretty sure if I start doing it again, I'll get back into it. But like even with Bajo Cero, I remember at that time, like, I didn't really have a phone stand.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was really good with lyrics as far as I would learn the lyrics. Like I would just listen to the song 4 or 5 times and se me quedaban. Like I don't know why I was good at that back then. But now since like the phone thing has become like really popular. Like before, it wasn't that popular. They existed forever.
Yeah.
But you would never see all the grupos with their phone on the stand.
Or a tablet.
It wasn't normal. I want to say like around 2018, 2020. That's when that became more and more normal. Like where the phone is. Every grupo you see, they have the phone.
That's it. They got all their sheet music and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I think when that happened, that like in my case, I think that made that go down a little bit, where as far as like the memory and stuff like
more
that,
dependable on
you're
the phone.
relying on the phone stand. I mean, so, but yeah, it's definitely happened where you get a brain fart, man, and you mean it happens to the best of them, man. Yeah, se cruzan los cables. Yeah, and we definitely had where, like, especially like the Invasores song, man. Sometimes empieza una Invasores and you're supposed to hear Aguanta Corazón, and you start with, Tú naciste para mí, and everybody's looking at you like, hey, wait, la otra, güey, no. Or you're supposed to sing, A mi playa nadie viene, and te aguanta corazón, a la madre. So it's definitely happened, man. It happens, but like I said, you gotta get used to it. You gotta learn how to. I mean, it happens to the best of them. You can't let it get to you. You just gotta, move on.
That's too funny.
No, I definitely learned a lot being with them. If the different gigs is just different vibe. Like we've been to parties where there's 300 people and we can't get them lit. No, we've been to parties where there's 15 people and we had the time of our lives.
Yeah, you have to adjust on the fly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's some gigs that that those went great. Some you just got through.
No, fíjate tú. There's some gigs where you play a set and you fucking rock it. You playing the same set. I go, this shit killed last night. What the fuck's going on here?
It don't work. That's the thing, man. Cada tocada is diferente. Like you can never. Like it's always good. It's professional, and you should have a set list. But after you play 2, 3, 4 songs and you see that
it's
not working, hey, you got to improvise. Vamos a cambiar este pedo, and we'll get back to the set list later. But right now we got to meterle otro pedo porque si no. Yeah, man, like it's tough, you know what I mean? And
let's do a couple more songs because in case you guys don't know, here in Menavi, if we go past time, the lights get turned off on us.
There's a meter. There's a meter.
Vamos a meternos otra canción, Checo. You got another one?
Yeah, what do you guys want?
¿Te caíste
What about Michael Salgado?
¿Cuál?
La Cruz de Madera.
So remember, guys,
you'll make Rick dance on that
this
one.
Saturday at the ranch. If you haven't bought your tickets,
okay.
make sure you go out and get your tickets and and come up to Checo, take a picture with him, and let him know he's doing a good job. He's a new musician, so you know he hasn't really felt a lot of what the musicians feel. So yeah, come to Checo and say hi, take a picture with him. We'll be giving out flyers.
Cuando salga Checo, he wants you guys to rush the stage like he's super big famous, man. Échale ganas.
You know, I think a lot of it's me hoping that stuff happens for him.
Yeah, no, of course.
You know, so I'm in the back. I'm usually cheering, and same thing with Cristian. Like he got, I mean, I wish you guys could just hear some of the original, some of the stuff that we've worked on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They're gonna come out con tiempo, but sometimes I wish it would be rushed so you guys could hear them. They're that good.
Yeah.
So you know, you guys really pay attention to these guys.
There's
They
talent.
both got tremendous talent. They both got stuff that they're working on. So you know, follow them. I know Christian's gonna be October 4th at what is it?
Oh yeah, shout out to
Oh,
Los
Trocas.
Carnales Promotions. Yeah, I think it's Trocas y Botas.
Yeah.
I want to
Trocas y
say.
Botas.
Yeah.
Is it, man? Sorry, man. I've been, this weekend también shout out to Jesse Garza and todos los de Tacos y Trocas. I want to mention what was it, Tacos y Trocas? This
This weekend was Tacos y
Tacos
Trocas.
in Ada, Georgia, man. Awesome show, man. Shout out to Jesse and all the guys. Se portaron muy buena onda. I actually went acompañando a Sin Aviso, and they ended up hiring me just to like play a couple songs like as Christian Dimas Huracán. So Sin Aviso tocó y luego me dieron como 15 minutes a mí que tocara mis rolas.
Yeah.
And man, it was awesome. I feel like we did a very good job, and she wants something, I don't know. So I feel like we did a very good job, and it was great exposure for me. So thank you to the guys. But Trocas y Botas,
It's
October 4th in
October
Arcadia.
4th.
October 4th, yeah.
And ahí vamos a estar Grupo Huracán, Los Rayos de la H. I think those guys, right? That band, those
Yeah.
guys. I think it's Noe and them. They're gonna be out there too. So shout out to other. I think
Yeah,
Exit 240.
yeah,
gonna
Exit
be,
240 will be out.
on the
Excellent
sound, right?
también.
Yeah, we'll be
On the
there on the
sound.
sound.
Yeah, excelente.
So,
también va a estar ahí.
Excelencia.
Oh, I think I see. Yeah,
Excelencia
Excelencia
will be there.
también.
So you guys come out, like I say, man, come to these events and you know, show some
You
support.
see what she's saying? You see what she's saying? She goes, you know what, the lights turn. You better start singing some songs. Checo, ¿cuál te
It's
avientas,
okay,
Checo?
baby brother got a little pool. A little pool. Maybe a 10-minute worth of pool.
We got about 4 hours left. Yeah, so
¿cómo se-
October 4th, Trocas y Botas, ahí los esperamos.
Una cruz de madera de la más corriente. Eso es lo que pido cuando yo me muera. Yo no quiero lujos ni mesas de adobe. No quiero una caja que valga millones. Lo único que quiero es que canten canciones, que sea una gran fiesta, la muerte de un pobre. Yo no quiero llantos, yo no quiero penas, no quiero tristezas, yo no quiero nada. Lo único que quiero es allá en mi velorio una serenata por la madrugada.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Wow.
Checo Velasquez in the building. Dimas, throw me one more, man.
All right, I'll do one. Esta va a salir. I think this is gonna be one of the first ones that comes out from that live album we did, and so hopefully in the next couple weeks, this one should be out. I mean, it's a cover and or something like this. Cuando te fuiste de mí, yo pensaba que era el final y jamás volvería a amar. Y me pude resistir, abrazado de mi soledad. Decidí no mirar hacia atrás. Me costó mucho llanto olvidar tus mil detalles, pero lo pude realizar. Junté los pedazos de mi alma y de mi corazón. Junté las heridas al tiempo, que es buen curador. Saqué de mi mente tu imagen con mucho dolor. Y puse todos mis recuerdos bajo mi colchón. Dejé que tu amor se muriera. Al fin que un amor que se va es muy raro que vuelva.
Como siempre. Great music, man. Carlos, what we got going on for next week?
So this coming week we made it into a obviously Friday's rock. We actually have Latin rock this Friday here at Lola's. We have 4 bands coming. They're young too as well.
Nice.
Alternative rock or
Rock.
back in the school day, right?
No, this is Latin rock.
Punk rock.
Latin rock. Oh,
Latin rock,
okay.
punk rock. Yes. So that's Friday, and then Saturday we made it a light. It's a light. The reason I call it a light is because we expect a lot of people to actually go to the ranch and see Valle Pulido. So we made it into a light Saturday, but we're open. So anybody wants to come here that's not going, we're open for them.
The official
Yes.
Valle Pulido after party.
Yeah.
Pre-party, after party.
Yeah, and then the following week we do have Excelencia here that Saturday. And Excelencia actually going to be here Saturday, but they'll be also in Arcadia with Trocas and Botas.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, earlier, and then on Friday there'll be a Señor Jalapeños as well. That's what we have the next 2 weeks. We actually have Gabriela Martinez is going to join us October 6th, which is a Monday. So we're going to move that Tuesday to Monday
For
to
that
fit our
Monday, yeah.
schedule. Yeah. But at the end of the month, we have Pink Panther that's going to join us at the end of the month on the 30th. He'll be
Okay.
here so he can go over his text flow radio that he's running right now. It's 100% Puro Tejano radio station. He started that about 6 months ago. When he came back from the Tejano Fan Fair,
Yeah.
he actually started a text flow radio. So if you haven't heard it, look up textflowradio.com and you go stream. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. You can listen to Tejano wherever you're at, doesn't matter where you're at. So he'll be here to talk about that. He'll also be here to talk about Trocas y Botas. That he's going to be involved on the 4th of October.
Gotcha. Guys, you can go and check me out on my social medias, El Bad Boy DJ Juan Jose on every single platform, TikTok, Instagram, everything, El Bad Boy DJ Juan Jose. And listen to my show Monday through Friday, 3 to 7 on Q99.5 Tejano y Más, San Angelo, Texas. You can also download the Q99.5 mobile app, download it to your phone, and listen to us anywhere at 5 o'clock. I'm always doing remixes. And also on Sundays, we do the Barbacoa, which is a conjunto show that we do on Sundays from 10 to 12. 2 hours of puro conjunto. Check out that show. Anything else you guys want to make sure we got? Chris?
Yeah, like I said, be on the lookout. Follow us on all our social media. My personal social media, Chris Dimes A13, Chris_Dimes_A13, Grupo Huracán Oficial on Instagram and Facebook también. We have a couple, like I said, tacos y trocas y botas. On the 25th, también we're going to be here at Lola's on October 25th. October 25th, we'll be here at Lola's para toda la raza aquí de Tampa, de Riverview, Plant City, everybody, estos alrededores, que se vengan acá a echar la vuelta on October 25th. Aquí vamos a estar jamming for everybody. And, yeah, hopefully everybody stays tuned and be on the lookout for new music. Grupo Huracán, Cristian Dimas, representing Exit 240 Productions.
Ya está. Compadre Checo.
I just want to thank you guys for the invitation, inviting us out here. We appreciate it. Just want to give a shout out to all my team, all the guys, Plebe, Tony, Snoop, Bolaños, Oscar. Big shout out to you. Shout out to my family. So yeah, this Saturday, September 27th, we've got the Bobby Pulido show coming up at the ranch in Fort Myers. Guys, come out, support. Thank you guys for all the messages you guys have been sending. Si me quieren seguir en mis redes sociales, es Checo Velasquez on everything. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Ahí estamos para servirle. Si quieren contrataciones, reach out to my manager, Joe Mendiola, and he'll get you guys set up. But thank you guys. We appreciate it, man.
Claro que sí. Follow us TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Also, if you're a musician and you're looking for help, you want to collab with somebody here or Texas or wherever, and you need some help putting it together, get a hold of us. If you need a manager for your grupo, give us a phone call. If you're,
I got a couple songs I need some videos for. Man.
So we can do the videos, we can do production, we can do the recordings. So we offer everything in the one spot.
One package.
Todo video, recordings. I can't say it enough. If you have talent, get a hold of us. Come see us, and we put you on, man. I'm just gonna say it like that. We put you on. I want to throw a shout out to everybody that supports Exit 240. There's a lot of fans, grupos, DJs. There's a lot of other recording studios in town, that a lot of the groups go to, and they're helping us still push the stuff. So at the end of the day, we're not working against each other. We're working together, which is what we're looking for. So I'm going to throw a shout out to Paris Studios, shout out to Jonathan Max Jam Studios. You know what I mean? There's no competition. We all working together, and as long as we're putting out music and putting Florida on the map, that's what we're trying to do. So, thank you to all those músicos. And if you can't find a grupo for your event, you're not looking hard enough. You're not looking hard enough. There's about 100 bands in Florida. There's the style of music that you want. There's norteño, there's tejano, there's conjunto. So don't settle. If you want a certain kind of music, get a hold of us, and we will point you in the right direction for your party to be a success and for it to be what your people want to listen to.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the guys. Muchas gracias. Thank you for joining us here on Menavi Podcast. Again, wishing mi compadre Rick Rocha a happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, compadre. Birthday. Always, man.
Happy birthday, Rick.
Happy birthday, carnal. Happy birthday.
Hey, one last thing before
Go ahead.
sign up. This is the opportunity. So if you're a business, if you're a business owner, if you're a business out there, if you want us to promote your business, this is the platform. We can get with us, 813-417-1057, and we'll promote your business. Okay, so whatever's out there, sooner or later, we'll have sponsors, and we want you.
We want your money.
Well, yeah, obviously there will be money involved, but there's going to be even share back and forth because it's a business supporting the business.
It's a great platform because you guys have seen all the views that we've been getting, man. So it's definitely a growing podcast. So yeah, definitely.
I think before we finish, I feel like we've been on a couple podcasts. Joe también. We've been. A lot of people don't know that Joe sings también.
What?
A lot of people, yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that he sings, man. He actually sings really good, and I think he should sing a little piece, man.
Oh, we're gonna let him.
Yeah.
I think.
I want to hear it. I didn't know he sang.
I think he should hit a little bit of that Gallo Fino. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Lights are still on, so yeah, we can keep going.
Don't cut off the lights in the middle of my song, sister.
Don't turn off the light.
Vamos a echarlo.
Para toda la raza pesada de Florida.
Me gusta andar a mí solo, me muevo a donde yo quiero. Y si hago algún movimiento, nomás yo solo me entero. Evito que me traicionen o que me pongan el dedo. Cada perico a su palo, cada chango a su mecate. Me gusta andar mucho solo y si me caigo no le hace, así me divierto más y me dura más el pase. Yo no cargo chuparrosa ni camaleón embrujado. Lo que traigo es natural, es un par que Dios me ha dado. Me cuelgan como campana y no son dados cargados.
Hey, the show might be going off air, but we're gonna keep on partying. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Menavi Podcast. Muchas gracias. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next
Saludos.
week.
Ya está, compadre. No, que no se podía, man. Awesome, man.
Thank you. Were you expecting that one?